Arda, the Turkish Messi Guler, Real Madrid presented Arda Guler on Friday as their latest talent, as the latest talented teenage arrival to the club on a 6-year deal. Madrid triggered the Turkish boys' 17.95 million pound release clause with total fees totaling around 30 million pounds after add-ons. Guler was also subject of a very public pursuit from Barcelona, with Deco making a personal trip to Turkey to meet with the boy and his parents. But Madrid ended up winning the race. Guler was not keen to get into specifics, it's reported, but he said once Los Blancos came in, all other options were over. Guler is now Madrid's 4th signing, following Joselu, Fran Garcia, and the Englishman Jude Bellingham. Big signings there. There's one other big signing rumored around as well. But just on the topic of Arda Guler, he's apparently he spoke with Luka Modric and Toni Kroos, and in my opinion, when those guys, when Luka Modric sits down and talks to you and says, you got to come to Madrid, you can have my shirt after this, there's really no way to turn that down, is there? I mean,
yeah, I agree. I think that it's just the general pulling power of Real Madrid. I think they know that they could blow Barcelona out the water this season, especially with all the financial issues that are happening at Barcelona. And I think I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, he's amazing, I've watched him play. I've watched him play one game, which was Turkey v Wales, and he was absolutely amazing. He scored an absolute rocket from the edge of the box against Wales. The one game I've seen him as an 18-year-old in senior football, you were like, this guy is the best player. And the Turkish team knew it. It was always giving him the ball. It was, if he wanted it, you gave him the ball and he got on it. And that is the one game I've seen him play, and it was impressive. And I think when you're Real Madrid and it's going to cost you what, 14 million, 15 million roughly, up to 30 if he's successful.
Right.
And if he's not successful, it's cost you 15 million, and what's that to Real Madrid, really?
Yeah.
In the essence of life.
I think he got the goal of the round in those Euro qualifiers or something like that.
Arda Guler is, I'm going to say Guler. You're calling him Hula. I'm just going to say Arda Guler because I'm English.
That's about
just
right.
how it comes out.
That sounds good.
I'm pretty sure he was the most signed player on Football Manager statistically.
Oh, really?
This year, so for FM 23. And I resisted signing him despite countless pressure. Anytime there was a transfer window, sign Arda Guler, sign out. When I did eventually go to sign him, I had a look at him. By then he was like 50 mil or something. So I was my first season when I started the Parma save, I could have got him for like 1.8 million.
And now you're full of regret.
Yeah, full of regret. But I'm looking forward to seeing what he's all about. I think the players that Madrid have and this transitional year, hopefully they won't heap too much pressure on him. But yeah, as you say, I think I agree with Culture. The pull of Real Madrid is, difficult to resist, right?
Yeah. If anything on Arda Guler you've seen?
I agree with Milo there on that last point. I just hope that he's not like rushed into a big role, that he can kind of grow into, because I mean, after you go to Real Madrid, where do you go? Like realistically, like you don't move up from Real Madrid.
Yes, you do. You go to Arsenal.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's interesting, right? It's part of what seems to be a change of slight direction from Real Madrid, trying to hoover up some of the best youngsters for bigger money. Like they're not doing Chelsea, where they just go out and sign all the youngsters and then send them out on loan and see who works and who doesn't. They are picking and choosing the best ones to sign for big money. But they've got a future midfield now of what? Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Bellingham and Guler, whilst already still having at the club Modric, Kroos and who do they have at Valverde?
Valverde, Camavinga.
Yeah, he's still there as well. I mean, that is one hell of a transitional year.
And you left Bellingham off the list there.
No, I said Bellingham. I said
Did
Bellingham.
you? Okay.
Yeah, I said Bellingham. But it's like that's bonkers, isn't it? To have that experienced midfield where you can bring in the likes of Guler and not shove him straight in the first team and let him learn off Modric for a year at least, maybe 2. It's going to be hard to look past Real Madrid in the future for multiple Champions Leagues again.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Stefan's bringing up the point that they offered him a 30 million in commissions to make him come to Madrid, apparently. He's also saying he's going to be at Getafe in 3 years anyway.
This is the same Stefan that said Ruben Neves was one of the best midfielders in the world, and then he signed for Saudi and said he was a load of garbage. So, yeah.
It's true. I guess so. Bottle Job says, I can guarantee, as Carlo Ancelotti is our manager, no young player is going to get rushed into the team. True.
That's
He's
fair.
gone, isn't he?
That's fair.
Ancelotti's gone. I thought
He's
Brazil
gone next
manager.
summer. Yeah.
After.
Oh, next summer.
And
next
who's lined up after him is apparently Xabi Alonso, apparently coming in.
Xabi.